Good day, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Holy Bible. We're going to be reading Jeremiah starting today. Yesterday, we completed Isaiah, which was chiefly about the glory of the Lord. And of course, we completed that, and it reinforced certain aspects that were made in the previous chapters. So, folks, without further ado, we're going to start with Jeremiah, and we'll give it all the way to chapter 3. Here we go. The words of Jeremiah the son of Hilkiah, of the priests that were in Anathoth in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the days of Josiah the son of Ammon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. It came also in the days of Jehoiakim, as the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the carrying away of Jerusalem captive in the 5th month. The prophet's call and endowment. And then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Behold, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, Ah, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down, and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. The sign of the rod and pot. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Jeremiah, what seest thou? I said, I see a rod of an almond tree. Then the Lord, then said the Lord unto me, Thou hast well seen, for I will hasten my word to perform it. And the word of the Lord came unto me the second time, saying, What seest thou? And I said, I see a seething pot, and the face thereof is toward the north. Then the Lord said unto me, Out of the north an evil shall break forth upon all the inhabitants of the land. For lo, I will call all the families of the kingdoms of the north, saith the Lord, and they shall come, and they shall set every one his throne at the entering of the gates of Jerusalem, and against all the walls thereof round about, and against all the cities of Judah. And I will utter my judgment against them touching all their wickedness, who have forsaken me, and have burned incense unto other gods, and worshipped the words of their own hands. Therefore, gird up thy loins and arise, and speak unto them all that I command thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. For behold, I have made thee this the defenced city, and an iron pillar, and brazen walls against the whole land, and against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land. And they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to deliver thee. Chapter 2. First message to backslidden Judah. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Go and cry in the ears of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I remember thee, the kindness of thy youth, the love of thine espousals, when thou wentest after me in the wilderness, in a land that was not sown. Israel was holiness unto the Lord, and the firstfruits of his increase. All that devour him shall offend. Evil shall come upon them, saith the Lord. Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob, and all the families of the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord: What iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me, and have walked after vanity, and are become vain? Neither said they, Where is the Lord that brought us out of the land of Egypt, that led us through the wilderness, through a land of deserts and of pits, through a land of drought and of the shadow of death, through a land that no man passed through, and where no man dwelt. And I brought you into a plentiful country, to eat the fruit thereof and the goodness thereof. But when ye entered, ye defiled my land and made mine heritage an abomination. The priest said not, Where is the Lord? And they that handle the law knew me not. The pastors also transgressed me, and the prophets prophesied by Baal, and walked after things that do not profit. Wherefore I will yet plead with you, saith the Lord, and with your children's children will I plead. For pass over the isles of Kittim and see, and send unto Gether, and consider diligently, and see if there be such a thing. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid, be buried desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that could hold no water. Is Israel a servant? Is he a home-born slave? Why is he spoiled? The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burned without inhabitant. Also the children of Noph and Tahaphanes have broken the crown of thy head. Hast not thou procured it unto thyself, and that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, when he led thee by the way? And now what hast thou to do in the way of Egypt to drink the waters of Sihor? Or what hast thou to do in the way of Assyria to drink the waters of the river? Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter, that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord God of hosts. For of old time I have broken my yoke and burst my hands, and thou sayest, I will not transgress. When upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. Willie Snyder, God bless you. Thanks for joining. And Elolia, or Elolia, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but God bless you too. Welcome in. Willie, he says that Adam has written the quiz tonight for tonight's show. Well, God bless Adam for that. And I know he's going to be in church, but hopefully he'll, at the very least, if he doesn't go live and enter the quiz, I hope he at least re-watches the show. But God bless you both. Thanks for joining. We're in Jeremiah. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate? plant of a strange vine unto me. For though thou wash thee with nitre or nitri or however the heck you pronounce that, I shouldn't say that, but however you pronounce nitre, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord. How canst thou say, I am not polluted, I have not gone after Balaam? See thy way in the valley, know what thou hast done. Thou art a swift dromedary traversing her ways. Why, a wild ass used to be the wilderness, or used to the wilderness that snuffeth up at the wind at her pleasure, and her occasion who can turn her away? All they that seek her will not weary themselves, in her month they shall find her. Withhold thy foot from being unshod and thy throat from thirst. But thou sayest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go. As a thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying to a stalk, Thou art my father, and to a stone, Thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble they will say, Arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Trailer Park Boys. What Hall of Fame NHL player made a guest appearance on the show? Hmm. Is it Wayne Gretzky? That's my first guess because I know Wayne Gretzky. He is very much. If there's one NHL player that they talk across the media, across movies and TV shows, it's got to be Wayne Gretzky. I could be wrong though, and I'm probably wrong. But tune in and find out. LOL. If it's not Wayne Gretzky, it's Mario Lemieux, um, Raymond Bork, Steve Eiserman. We'll find out. All right. Wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye have all transgressed against me, saith the Lord. In vain have I smitten your children. They receive no correction. Your own sword hath devoured your prophets like a destroying lion. O generation, see the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, We are Lord's. We will come no more unto thee. Can a maid forget her ornaments or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these. Yet thou sayest, Because I am innocent, surely his anger shall turn from me. Behold, I will plead with thee, because thou sayest, I have not sinned. Why gatherest thou about so much to change thy way? Thou also shalt be ashamed of Egypt, as thou wast ashamed of Assyria. Yeah, thou shalt go forth from him, and thine hands upon thine head. For the Lord hath rejected thy confidences, and thou shalt not prosper in them. Okay, you were getting warmer. I will send you the YouTube link after the show. Awesome. Yeah, you know what? Whenever I hear Ray Bork's name or uh, someone whose last name is Bork, I always think of barbecue. Instead of Ray Bork, I say Ray Barbecue. You ever thought about that? Well, yeah. All right. I'm going to read a part of chapter 3, which is first message continued, and then we'll leave the second message till tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, we're going to leave second message for tomorrow. Today we will cover the first message. So, chapter 3, the first message continued. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lean with. In the ways hast thou sat for them, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness. Therefore the showers have been withholden, there hath been no latter rain, and thou hadst a whore's forehead. Thou refusest to be ashamed. Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my father? Thou art the guide of my youth. Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, thou hast spoken and done evil things as thou couldst. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So, overview of this reading. Behold, Jeremiah is introduced. He is a kid, and he fears because he's a kid. And so he fears that he will not be able to talk as he the best that he can. But the Lord insists on him going going on and you know delivering the Lord's message. And he said, do not be afraid, for I will be with you. So the message that the Lord will bring with Jeremiah is, listen, people, you have forgotten about me. You have worshipped idols and strange gods, and because of that, you have served the evil side. And yet you say you're righteous? Yet I tell you, please return to me. And that is the first message, basically a remark against the northerners in the Bible, which have forsaken the Lord. Okay, 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 folks. That is it for today for Jeremiah. What is after Jeremiah? And hold on, let me see what uh how many chapters Jeremiah includes. 40, 52, 50, yeah, 52. And then Lamentations is one, two, three, four, five. 5 pages long. So it's another thing we can read quickly. Uh, as for Ezekiel, that page is, or book is, let's see, 48, 48 chapters long. So another one we'll have to read by parts. Come by the show around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for the quiz. It's a fun time. All right. I'm not sure what my mom's gonna do. We might have some gym. My mom likes to go to the Y every day. But yeah, I'll consider stopping by if I do remember. And by the way, if I can suggest one topic for the next show, we could cover gas stations, convenience stores. Like, I'm not sure if in Colorado there's Bucky's. I know there's one Bucky's. I can't remember the city it's open in, but there's another one opening in the state. Yeah, Bucky's is from Texas, Lake Jackson, Texas. Um, what else do I know about Bucky's? Their biggest store is in Luling. It used to be in New Braunfels, but Luling had an expansion, and now it's the biggest Bucky's location. Gee, what else? Yeah, in Texas, you got Bucky's, you got 7-Eleven, and Stripes. 7-Eleven and Stripes are not that impressive, but still, Texas. Um, what else? Speedy Stop. That was founded in Victoria, which is a 30-minute drive from where I live. And there's this one named the Texan, which I believe is the most similar to Bucky's. The Texan was founded in Yorktown, believe it or not. Yes, Bucky's Johnstown. I drive past it twice a day. You ever been there? Like inside of the store? And if so, what do you think about it? I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. No, my wife has a list of things she wants me to get from there when I do stop in. Okay, well, if you're free and you happen to stop by, uh, give it a shot and let me know what you think. Pronto. Mhm. I heard that one of their new locations has exclusive merch for their grand opening or something. I'm not sure if the new location in Colorado is having a such a thing, but that uh, you know what? I can't remember if it was at Colorado or in Florida, but they have exclusive merch there. You know what? I got a Bucky's where I live. It's one of the smaller Bucky's, and but at the same time, it looks good. Of course, it's not like New Braunfels or Luling, but the food there is top notch for what it's worth. Yes, they do. Yeah, I've heard about that, and I gotta say, whoever buys one of their shirts will be very blessed you own one of their merches. I think my Bucky's opened up in 2000, but back in 2000 they didn't show the you know how the gas pumps have the Bucky's logo and all the decor around? Well, when it opened in 2000, they had Chevron as their gas supplier, and so they had Chevron across their gas pumps, and it was all blue. But now, ever since they did a makeover, it now says Bucky's, and it doesn't show any other supplier like Chevron or Shell or what else? Exxon Mobil. It just shows Bucky's. I don't really know if Bucky's owns their own gas or they just uh, have a supplier for their gas, but either way, it looks really cool. I haven't gotten one of their barbecue sandwiches in a while, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel tempted to buy one, but of course, I'm on a weight loss diet, and I can't eat bread, I can't eat uh, the quiz topic next week is your idea. Yeah, definitely it could be um not just Bucky's, it could also be 7-Eleven, it could be Stripes. Hey, isn't uh I think King James might get some of these questions correct, possibly all of them. There's Bucky's, there's 7-Eleven, there's Stripes. Those are definitely three of the top national chains. Although 7-Eleven and Stripes, I will say they're more generic than Bucky's. Uh, Whereas Bucky's, you go there and stay for the experience. 7-Eleven and Stripes, you just enter and it's easy come, easy go. You're like, oh, nice prices. I'll have to toss in Canadian ones too. LOL. Like, for example, who owns Circle K now? Um, I think it's a company from Montreal, but I could be wrong. Oh, they're owned in they're owned by Alimentation Couche-Tard Incorporated, based in Laval, Quebec. So you can toss in a Circle K question like who owns Circle K? That could be another thing. They were actually founded in El Paso, but now they have their headquarters in Arizona. So I can't really say that they're still Texas heritage. Well, I suppose in some way they're still, but they're more nationalized, I guess. Canadian convenience stores. Couche-Tard might be one of them. Pioneer, uh, Ultramar. I don't know. I'd have to go to Canada myself and see. Although I think they're going to have most of the stations here in in the United States, like 7-Eleven. Do you have any plans for the 4th? Um, not yet. I don't know if we're going to have fireworks uh just yet. I'd have to see what my dad says about the fireworks. But as far as plans go, nothing, nothing quite yet. In fact, we're probably just gonna stay here at home, just like every day. Although I kind of wish that I could, you know, if there was any job in the world I would take, it'd probably be like driving around town, driving anywhere, as a matter of fact. That would be my favorite occupation. Maybe one of these days, if Crispin, my friend from Houston, well, not exactly Houston, but near Houston, if he's free, we could even so much as get him into the quiz. Um, but Willie, I want to show you two things. I'm going to pull up Bucky's and I'm going to pull up another chain. We have a big show right across the street from my backyard. Wow, Willie. Right across the street. Um, Gotta thank the Lord for that. Uh, for me, it's just a little drive from here to the beach, and from there we can watch the fireworks. Sometimes we could even see them from our own backyard, but all the trees in the buildings are obstructing it. But yeah, definitely you'll see if my my city has fireworks. They'll probably be either tonight or in fact, I'll look at it right now. Fort Lavaca fireworks show. Star Spangled. Oh, yeah. They're gonna. Oh, fireworks begin at 9:30 p.m. tonight. So there you go. We will have some fireworks today. It's a golf course, but not too far. Okay. I've never been to a golf course. Um, I think one time I had a backyard, my old backyard. Uh, we made a golf hole for the golf ball to go in, and I just played there for fun. Not sure whatever happened to that thing, but that's what it was. All right, so here we have Bucky's. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to savor the good vibes that are in Bucky's. Bucky's is big. You talk about things that are big in Texas, Bucky's is certainly one of those. Even the one in Wharton, which is in between Port Lavaca or Victoria, that area. Oh, Green Bay's gonna get one. Between that and Houston, there's a place called Wharton. Even that one is big, and I'd say even bigger than your typical gas stations and convenience stores and whatnot. But there's Bucky's. You see that? and one opens in the Mississippi coast. Now, here's another brand from Texas. This one is only available in Texas, but savor that look for a little bit. In my opinion, I'd say the atmosphere in this store, in this location, would be a lot more welcoming. And I haven't been there very often. I've only been there a handful of times. And Bucky's I've been to quite often, but like New Braunfels and Luling, which I haven't been to New Braunfels, but Luling I've been to. You sometimes have the tourists who come here and try to get, oh, look, we have Bucky's. You sometimes have tourists who are there just totally just invading the experience. Maybe I'm biased, but I think that other store might be better. But I will say the prices might not be the most welcoming. Some people might expect to pay a little bit of a fortune. I don't know for certain. I'd have to look back, but some things might be expensive there. The gas for sure is expensive. I'll send the guest link to anyone who wants to join us live for the quiz. Awesome. Um, yeah. Again, Willie Snyder, my friend, my brother in Christ. I will invite you to our server on Discord, just in case you want to join. If you don't have Discord, don't worry. Don't worry. You can join from your PC as well. It's not just your phone. You can join in from your PC. Maybe a little verification code for your phone, but that's about it. You can use it from your computer as well. Just need uh, what do you call it? Email. And you can post the links to the guest room for the quiz. A good one would be how many gas stations were founded in Texas? Okay. Well, there you go. That's a great question. If I had to guess, I'd say 136. That's a very specific number, but who knows? And yeah. So if you have Discord, which you say you have a Discord, okay. Well, what you can do is you can sign into Discord if you haven't already, and you can go on your computer to that link that I just sent you. That's an invite to our server in case you're not in there, and you can post a link to the quiz, and we'll see you there, right? So yeah, that's definitely um, it's definitely convenient. It's not like Snapchat where most of the app's functions are only for your iPhone or Android or whatever. Discord you can use anywhere. You can use it on your PC, you can on your phone. It's very versatile, and I think it will replace Snapchat. There, I said it. It's going to replace Snapchat. In fact, I'd say it's already replaced Snapchat. I'm in. Bravo for Willie. Let me just welcome you in. Bingo. Ah, we've got a tick waving. Discord randomizes the animations. It could sometimes be a chick. It could sometimes be a panda bear. It could be some sort of cat or dog. It really depends on how Discord's feeling and what it wants to show. But yeah, I want to see if one day, one of these days, we can get Christian in here. He's my good old friend from within Texas, and I I think he's always, I don't know. I don't know when he gets home. Usually when he has calls, we are ready at 10:30. So I don't really know what he's doing at 8 o'clock, but I'm hoping one day we'll get him in and do the quiz. But yeah, I want to buy a flag for tomorrow, or perhaps today. In HEB, they have these flags for $39, made and assembled in the United States. And what I like about that flag is that it's beveled and not just flat. Like most of the flags you see have flat stars. Well, this one, it you can actually feel the beveling of the stars, so that's what I love. Hey, I still have a few things to finish up for the show. I have to run. Thanks for the love, my brother in Christ. Alrighty, Willie. You go take care of your things, and I'll cut you loose. And that's going to be it for this stream, folks. Thank you all for tuning in, Willie and Eloli, Elolia. God bless you both.